So what do you mean by company, Aparna? What do you mean by company? Aparna. Anat, what do you mean by
Companies are
company?
voluntary
Okay, company is a
association of persons.
okay.
So, a company is a voluntary association of persons formed through the process of law from undertaking a business venture for undertaking
Okay,
a
that
business.
is company. So what are the features of company? Hanna, what are the features of company? Okay. Only one point you said, limited liability. Next, Anat remaining.
Separate legal entity, perpetual
Separate legal
succession,
existence, entity,
perpetual succession,
perpetual succession,
and transferability of shares.
transferability of shares, common seal. Okay. Then what are the types of company on the basis of liabilities? Types of companies on the basis of liabilities, Anjo. Three types of company. Types of company on the basis of liabilities. I can't hear.
Sir, company limited by shares.
Company limited by shares.
Company limited by guarantee.
Company limited by guarantee.
Unlimited companies.
And unlimited company. Okay. So second chapter is over. Then today I am going to start the new chapter. Employment of bank funds. Employment of bank funds. So what do you mean by employment of bank funds? Employment of bank funds. So we know that one of the important functions of commercial bank, we know that to receive deposits from the public. Okay, receive deposits from the public. So it provides the banker a necessary fund for lending purpose or for investment purpose. Okay, so what do you mean by employment of funds? Employment of bank funds means use of funds of banking institutions, in various types of assets. Use of funds in various types of assets, such as giving loan or advances to the customer. Advances means when a fund is provided by the banker to a business organization or any entity for a specific purpose to be repayable after a short period of time. That is advances. Otherwise, a loan means it is for a long period of time. That is the difference between loans and advances. Okay. Sometimes we will invest in assets means advances, giving loan. Otherwise, we will invest in the securities market, shares, debentures, mutual fund. Okay. So that we will invest. That is known as employment of bank funds. Okay. Use of funds in various types of assets and investment in securities with a view to earn profit. To run the business is called employment of bank funds. To earn profit to run the business is called employment of bank funds. Okay, so employment of bank funds means use of funds of banking institutions, where they are using in sometimes they will give loans, otherwise they will invest in the securities with a view to earn profit to run the business is called employment of bank funds. Okay, so So for employment of bank funds, first we have to know the concept of liquid assets. Okay, so we are using the borrowed fund. Already we accepted a deposit from the public. So now we are using that borrowed fund. So now we want some liquid assets. So what do you mean by liquid assets? Liquid assets are those assets which can be easily converted into cash. Those assets which can be easily converted into cash. That is what liquid assets means. Here in the bank point of view, what do you mean by liquidity? Liquidity means ability of the bank. Liquidity means ability of the bank to give cash on demand. To give cash on demand. That is liquidity in the point of view of bank. Ability of the bank to give cash on demand. So liquid assets are those assets which can be easily converted into cash. So what do you mean by, in the point of view of a bank, what do you mean by liquidity? Ability of the bank to give cash on demand. Whenever the saving account holder or current account holder or fixed deposit holder, they are asking money, so then and there we have to give the ability that represents bank's liquidity. Okay, so because the business of the bank depends upon the confidence of the depositor on the bank. Confidence of the depositor on the bank. So if they feel if you deposit amount in that bank, it is secure, then only they will deposit it. Otherwise, you have to close the banking business. Okay, so the business of the bank depends upon the confidence of the depositor on the bank. Okay, so that is which one? So every bank must keep an adequate amount of liquid assets, because whenever the fixed deposit holder or a saving deposit holder are demanding the money, then and there we have to give. For that purpose, we have to maintain sufficient amount of liquid assets, the assets which can be easily converted into cash. If it is more the liquidity, then more will be the more the liquid assets means more will be the liquidity, and vice versa. Okay, so if you have more liquid assets, then we have the liquidity and solvency position. Okay, otherwise we have no liquidity, solvency position. Okay, that is about liquid assets. So in the company point, in the bank point of view, what liquidity means ability of the bank to give cash on demand. Ability of the bank to give cash on demand. So what are the liquid assets they are maintaining? Okay, so liquid assets of the bank consist of cash in hand, cash balance with the RBI, cash in hand, cash balance with the RBI, statutory liquidity ratio, money at call and short notice, investments, advances. These are the liquid assets of the bank. Cash in hand, cash balance with the RBI, statutory liquidity ratio, money at call and short notice, investments, advances. So these are the liquid assets of a bank. So first one, cash in hand. It is the most liquid assets of the bank. So of the bank or of the business organization. Liquid assets which can be easily converted, cash only, cash in hand. That is the most liquidity assets. Okay, so every bank must maintain certain amount of liquid cash in the bank. Then only we can give better services to the customer. Okay, so for example, if you have no any cash, means then the trust of the depositor will decrease. Okay, then it will affect the image of the bank. Okay, so cash in hand is the most liquidity assets Okay, it is considered the first line of defense. First line of defense. If you have cash, then no need to worry. So if any problem arises, we have no problem because we have cash in hand. Okay, that is cash in hand. Next one, cash balance with RBI. Cash balance with RBI means CRR, cash reserve ratio. The next one, SLR. So that I will teach. What do you mean by cash balance with a CRR and statutory liquidation? What do you mean by CRR? SLR. CRR means cash reserve ratio. Cash reserve ratio. SLR means statutory liquidity ratio. Statutory liquidity ratio. Okay? Statutory liquidity ratio. So what do you mean by cash reserve, cash balance with the RBI? Means every commercial bank have to maintain a certain percentage of time and demand liabilities. Time and demand liabilities on the percentage of portion of time and demand liabilities with the central bank. Liabilities with the central bank. That is known as cash reserve ratio. Means commercial bank have to maintain a portion of time and demand liabilities. Time liability means, so what is our liability? What are the company's bank's liabilities? Time means fixed deposit. So we accepted. Okay. So after a specific time only we have to give. Demand liability means every time they can demand the amount. Saving and current account. Saving and current account. Okay, so on certain percentage of time and demand liabilities. So we have to deposit with the RBI. That is compulsory. Otherwise, we have to pay penalty. So present CRR is our Reserve Bank Governor Shaktikanta Das during the COVID time. He said our CRR is 3%. Now present CRR is 3%. So 3% of time and liabilities, demand liabilities, we have to deposit with the RBI. Okay. So means for what purpose? Means so any emergency comes, we can. So one thing you have to remember, they won't give any interest. They carry no interest. So the central bank won't give any interest to that bank, but it is compulsory to maintain this one. Earlier 4%, now it is decreased to increase the growth. Now it is in a depression period. So for increasing the growth, they reduce the CRR. So I will tell. So what do you mean by CRR? Correct definition. Next, statutory liquidity ratio. Statutory liquidity ratio means commercial banks are required to maintain in the form of, they have to maintain. It is with the RBI. It is with the RBI. But here means statutory liquidity means they have to maintain the bank. So RBI bank. So with the RBI we have to give 3%. Then bank have to keep, they have to maintain in the form of cash, gold, then government securities, PSU, public sector units, PSU, public sector, government organization, bonds, loans. Suppose we are giving loan to the government. Otherwise, RBI approved securities, approved shares. Okay, so we have to maintain certain percentage of same time and demand liabilities as gold, cash, public sector unit bonds, RBI approved securities. Sometimes we will deposit in other bank, in government securities. Otherwise, we will keep as cash, as gold. Otherwise, we will invest in shares, that only shares, debenture, bond. Bond means we are giving loan. We are giving loan to the government. Okay, after that they will repay that amount. So this is statutory liquid ratio. Current SLR is 18.5 percentage. 18.5 percentage. Okay, so 18.5 percentage. Okay, so suppose if an organization, if a banking organization, total demand and time liability is 100 crore. So out of 100 crore, 3 crore he have to give to RBI. Then 18.5 they have to keep it as a form of cash, gold with other government securities. Otherwise we have to keep 18.5. Okay, so it will be 21.5 crore. Okay, that we are keeping as a reserve. So whenever the customers are demanding, we can give. Okay, so that's purpose only, as a safety purpose we are keeping. So now how much only they can give loan? 78.5 crore only we can give loan purpose. So the bank can give loan only 78.5 crore. If it is 100 crore is the total demand and time liabilities. Okay, so this 21.5% we are keeping as a reserve. Okay, so whenever the customers are demanding, then we can give amount. Okay, so it is compulsory to maintain, otherwise they have to pay penalty. Okay, so that is, so they can, now they can give 78.5 percentage. So you can see that sometimes suppose suppose now current CRR is 3% only. So earlier it was little high. So so statutory liquid ratio to control the inflation only. Suppose example, suppose CRR is 6%, SLR 24%. Okay, so how much only we can give loan? The bank can give 70% only. So lot of portions they have to keep as a reserve. So they can give only 70% of time and liabilities as a loan to the public. So what is the effect? So it will affect. So it will increase the. So they can give only 70%. So interest rate will increase because their main income is interest charge on lending money. Interest charge increase, then money supply. So if interest is more, means they won't buy the loan public. So money supply will decrease. Demand of the goods, demand decrease. Price, if demand is not there, then price also decrease. Okay, so because less portion only they can give as a loan to the public. So then they will, from this they will charge more. Okay, suppose more percentage, now 78.5%. So no problem. Okay, so to increase the growth only, they reduce the rate. They reduce the rate. So they can give 78.5% okay, as a loan to the public. So they will charge very less rate of interest. Okay, so if example, if they have to, so why they are increasing to control inflation? So why they are increasing the rate? Increasing the rate to control inflation. If inflation is coming, means you have to increase the CRR. They are increasing CRR and SLR. Okay, so then interest charge will be high. Then money supply. Then people go and take the loan. Okay, through that way we can control. We can control the inflation. Okay, so now it is in a depression period. So no one have the cash. So they reduce the CRR and SLR. So is to increase the growth. Clear? That is cash balance, stat to liquid ratio, cash reserve ratio, and statutory liquid ratio. Next, money at call and short notice. Money at call and short notice means short-term loans repayable on demand. For example, bank given short-term loans repayable on demand with a maturity of 1 to 15 days. 1 to 15 days only maturity. So it is used for interbank transaction. Sometimes interbank transaction. Suppose, so one bank, so we have to maintain cash reserve ratio. So suppose one bank have no cash reserve ratio. Presently, little depression period. So for settling, they will take loan from other bank. Okay, that is money at call and short notice. So anytime we will get it. Whenever money at call and short notice. So if you tell, then and there we will get that amount. Okay, that is money at call and short notice. Okay, 1 to 15 days is the maturity period. Next, otherwise we will invest in the investment. We will do investment. We will invest in the shares, debentures of the government, government organization. Otherwise, which one? Government securities, semi-government securities, otherwise industrial securities, industrial shares, we will invest. So we will study that types of, which one, what are the investments are there. Next, that is investment means employment of fund by the bank, employment of the fund by the bank to buy securities from the market. Either government securities, semi-government securities or industrial bank. Treasury bills are there. That is a short-term borrowings by the government of India. It is approved by the RBI. Next, advances. Already I said what do you mean by advances? When funds are provided by the bank to a business organization or an entity for a specific purpose to be repayable after a short period of time. That is known as advances. Okay, short. So within a short period of, we will get that amount. Suppose if you want any emergency cash, then we can we will get that amount. So these are the liquid assets. Liquid assets, cash in hand. We have to keep cash in hand. Okay, with the bank. Next, CRR. So we have to maintain some balance, because if any big liability arises in the future, means we can take that amount. You look at that statutory liquid ratio. They will get interest. Cash reserve ratio, I said the reserve bank won't give any amount. But if example, if you invest in statutory, if you invest in the shares of the government, we said maintain as a cash or gold or invest in securities, then we will get interest. Okay, we will get interest in statutory liquidity ratios. Okay, so these are the liquidity assets. So what are the significance? Because the deposits accepted by the are payable on demand, so the deposit have the right to withdraw money as and when they needs. So what they have to do? So they have to maintain liquid assets. Otherwise, the trust, confidence of the public will decrease. So ultimate result is end of the bank. So every bank must keep sufficient liquid assets to safeguard the interest of the customers by maintaining liquid assets to meet the demand of the depositor for to meet the demand of the depositor. So that is the significance of a depositor. Otherwise, we have to use our banking business. It will affect the image of the company. So these are the points related to employment of banking funds. Okay. Case study. Thank you.